I just wanted to let you guys know, man. I love this community. I am passionate about this community. I am very proud of it. It's not something I'm embarrassed of or disappointed with. I'm very proud. I'm very happy with it. I love having all of you, and I think you're all amazing people, and I'm so proud of what we have and what we've built, and that we're lucky enough to have met each other and be here in this position that we are. Just want to let you guys know that this means a lot to me, and I'm happy with that. And you're so supportive and you're so awesome. Really appreciate that. So thank you. Yo.
I trust my own gut feeling.
Oh God, no. Could this get any easier? Listen. It's disgusting, and Jackson should be put in prison. Yeah, that's right. Oh no! Whoa!
Man, you just gotta drop it, Caleb. You just gotta drop it like it's hot, bro.
As long as Clem doesn't die, life is still worth it.
Franca! Oh, Franca! I owe you like 20 already. Thank you. Thank you, Faye. That's so sweet of you. 7 months in a row. Thank you for the sub. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate it.
I don't know. I like it. We did it. I want to say thank you so much. We hit the 50 today, boy. Go. Oh my God. I didn't think I would get it anytime soon. Oh my God. Today is actually 1 month that I started streaming. So it happened.
Frick, I still owe you like
my
6.
God, guys,
oh my God,
I'm so
I owe
happy.
you 6.
Oh man. I think it's a good mindset to be like, I might not be there yet, might not be the best, but I'm good and I'm getting better. This is really good. Like I'm not
three
where, maybe
platforms
where I
today.
want to be, but I'm doing good and I'm just gonna get better too.
Even if I get 0 on all
I'm trying
of
to be
them.
serious. I'm trying to be normal, but I can't stop.
We got 3 now. More options. More options.
Let's go! Wait. Who's boring IRL? Who's boring IRL? Oh, Rara.
Raw rail.
I think it's me. You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never like those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, y'all get the semi-four way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Whoa. Too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I get
I saw. Definitely gonna talk about it.
Yo, is this seat taken? Oh my gosh.
Anna! Hi, Anna.
Chandelier, limousine. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between.
Okay, we got it. Oh, we got it.
Get home to a cold shower. Need that.
Oh yeah, I'll eat that. We got 450 for Ryan. Can we get a 500? We get 500 for Ryan. Let's get 500. Look at this bad boy.
Oh my God, doctor's here. Let's go. I'm ready for the third. Yo, so doctor,
Trying
I
to get
see you on kick.
ASMR.
Yo, doctor, actually, let me see if I can add you right here.
Oh, did I? Huh? Yeah, I think I did. Yep.
Too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got.
Oh, wait, when I click your name, oh, it's showing up somewhere else. There we go. 5. Use. Follow. How did I make you my mod? Good times. Oh, maybe I gotta go to my creator dashboard. Still getting the hang of kick. Still getting the hang of it. There you are. Add. Jack, blow me. I mean, wait, moderator. Let's freaking go. Lit.
I'm so weird.
So weird. Oh, frick. Shoot. Hold up. One sec, chat.
Guess what?
I'm still getting my hangover here. Hey. What's up? 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 How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. We're here. We're back at it. Good to see you. It's Wednesday already. Oh. I don't know. I don't use Kick, to be honest. I just have account. Dude, literally, I don't know how to use Kick at all. I didn't even have an account. I had to make one, and thank God, Hey It's Caleb is never taken. I have to make another one, I think even for X, or I forgot which other one. But I realized I had used Kick once. I forgot when. It was a long time ago. And then I'm like, crap, I don't even have an account. I made one yesterday, got it set up. I'm like, all right, now we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And I got all of the chats on here. Got YouTube here, got Kick here. And you may be thinking, yo, what's up, Butter? Butter, how was your trip? Wait, are you on your trip right now, Butter, or did you come back? So, wow, that's a lag. That's definitely a lag. All right, let me close. I'm going to close these. And I'll just keep the chats open, because that should also help. All right, so you may be thinking, Caleb, you already have maybe a certain viewership low already on Twitch. What are you doing? Well, for me, it's like I just want to have the options for anybody to find me. And secondly, it also gets me ready. Like I'm trying to think ahead of the future. I want to grow. I don't know how to do it, but I want to grow. And so I want to already have all the options there, opportunities there, and used to it. So I'm trying to get myself really used to having like 3 chats open. Having the YouTube one, having the Twitch one, having the Kick one. I'm eventually going to buy another monitor, and I'm going to use that specifically just for the chats. I look forward to doing that. But yeah. Good to see everybody. How you doing, Luke, my man? Luke, we were doing a bunch more grinding and playing and having fun yesterday. Chumbo told me that you and him, you guys were wrecking. He said you guys are having a lot of fun using the double raiders, and we did it too. They did double raider, and I was using Duchess.
Meow.
Jesus Christ! We were just deleting enemies, just deleting them. That's my song. Go turn it on. Hey, Doctor, on that YouTube, it's so funny because like, I don't think Doctor said anything here though, but you literally have Doctor here with his moderator sword. You got him over here with his moderator wrench, and then you got him on the Twitch one as a moderator. He's now officially a moderator for 3 websites. Eventually, when I get X up and running, I'm not gonna do that just yet because I'm just gonna get used to 3. He could even be a moderator for 4. I don't know how the heck X streaming works, so we'll see. But Alligator, hope you're doing well. I'm on actually coming back tomorrow. I'll be home. Oh, are you on your way back right now? I'm in Croatia right now, driving through some other countries, and around 6 a.m. tomorrow I'll be in my country. How was your trip? Give me out of 10 out of 10 for the best. How was the trip? How was everything? I'm so happy to hear from you. I hope it was amazing. And by the way, Faye, I want to say again, thank you for the sub. I hate you because I owe you 6, but also thank you again. I really appreciate it, girl. It means a lot to me. Dude, it's you know what? It wasn't OP when we fought the boss and we didn't have the status we needed. I think it was poison or whatever. We noticed that even when you have double raider and a Duchess, that's so much, there's so much DPS and just tanking. It's still pretty rough when you don't have the status to break their poise or whatever it is. But we were deleting, everything. Like, Luke, we were deleting everything. Just every little thing. Even you know what? Doctor even saw it. Like, it was embarrassing. Doctor saw us summon something with a stone sword key, and Doctor's like, bro, the guy literally got out and said, what a beautiful, and it died. It was so fast how we were deleting them. Also, yeah, bongo! I gotta add these emotes to YouTube and Kick. I'm gonna have to mess around because I haven't tinkered too much still with YouTube, and especially not even Kick. I literally just made the Kick account yesterday. But chat, we are officially now on 3 streams going live. Every stream I'm gonna go live on them. If I could, I would already be doing TikTok, but sadly TikTok, I realized that I can go live on TikTok on the phone. I can go live on TikTok on their individual app. They have a specific TikTok app, but if I want to grab a stream key and put in OBS, I have to have 700 to 1,000 followers, something like that, which I'm nowhere near right now. So awesome. 9 out of 10. Awesome pictures and weather. Let's freaking 9 out of 10. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Especially because you go on a big trip, traveling a lot. It sucks when you go on a big trip. It's going to take days you look forward to, and it's just mid. That's amazing. That's awesome. You got the pictures. I definitely look forward to seeing some of the locations I remember you mentioned. That's amazing. I'm so happy you had that. I hope you made great experiences with friends, maybe family if they went to. And I hope the food was delicious as well. One of my friends had a 50-minute nosebleed today. He's fine. That's really bad. I hope it was just a little dribble, like little amount of something serious. By the way, oh no, Doublet's not in here. Never mind, because Doublet was talking in the Discord. I would like to imagine I'm holding the mod tools like Zoro. Stop, because it is a trio. So you actually have and I have the One Piece in the background. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. You literally have the 3-sword stance. That's crazy. Until I add anything else, until I add like TikTok or something, then it's gonna go a little downhill. You're gonna have too many swords. Zoro doesn't do that, but you know. Let me post them at random. Go ahead, Butter. Go ahead and post them. I'm just so happy you had a good trip. I'm genuinely so happy for you. There's nothing like making great memories, going to different places with people you care about. Yeah, they summon and beat him to death before they can move. Doctor, I'm so glad you're able to hop into our voice chat, man. Yeah, dude, we were doing that. Dude, I'm not even kidding you. I bought Night Rain. When was it? Last week on Friday? And since then, I mean, Chumbo's put 80 hours, so that's probably more crazy to you guys. But you know how I am, right? And how, like, I'll only play certain times, and then I won't always be on my computer and stuff like that. I put 40 hours already in that game. And, you know, for me, in less than a week, that's a lot. For me, it's like that. There were some days where I didn't have any responsibility to take care of, or at least I got everything done I needed to do, work and everything like that early, or I could do later. And I literally, all I did was play Night Rain with Chumbo and Respect on call, and Luke. And honestly, I want more. It was such a good time. But the game is so good. There's enough variety to keep you going, even after beating all the bosses, which we already did, all of us. It's so fun. Characters are so great. You can always enjoy new play styles. Graphics are beautiful. Gameplay's fun. But anyways, whenever we are on and playing, and you're online as well, I mean, if we're not busy playing the game, obviously, because he noticed, he's like, oh, Doctor's on, blah, 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 why don't we throw him? I'm like, yeah, get him in the call. So it was fun to have you there, and to also see how we deleted people. Anyways, who's that guy behind you? What's up, Low Grub? That guy behind me, what are you talking about? There's nothing there. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and it was all over half of his... I don't believe it, Magma. That's kind of crazy, because to do that for 50 minutes consistently bleeding, he would have a tremendous blood loss and should be in the hospital. There's just no way. I'm assuming it was just a decent little amount coming out, because 40 to 50 minutes of that's geez, 40 hours, not 40. When I get the new screen, let me see how I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah. They have the options for triple. Yeah, exactly. This is how I'm gonna do it. There we go. Yeah, when I get the new monitor, this is gonna be the screen. I know my camera is blocking a lot of YouTube, but literally it'll be a Twitch in the center, or actually it'll be Twitch on the right, because it'll probably be my left side. I need to see the Twitch one first. And then yeah, it'll be literally all three taking up a full screen like this. Yeah. I look forward to it. Anyways, love how you can tell where people spend their time most from words like chat, emoji, emotes, DMs, whispers. Algorithm knows me too well. I use CapCut templates. Tag me. I have an alt account for venting. You have an alt account just for venting? Smart. Actually, that's very smart. You know what? I get mad at some people's alt accounts because they say a lot of crap and they do it on an alt just so they don't get caught, and it like removes accountability, and it can get very frustrating. But also, there's some people that are really, you know, making an alt account would probably be for the best for their main account. You know, like sometimes if you just don't have any self-control at all in your words, or whatnot. Sometimes some people really need to make that alt account. You know what I'm talking about, Gator? There's some people I go on YouTube or I'll be on Twitch and I'm like, you're saying this stuff on your main account? Like, if you really could just had to say something, at least do an alt. You're crazy. But I have an alt, but I haven't actually logged into my alt in years on Twitch. Anyways, what he told me is that he filled the bin with bloody tissues. It was half full. That's bad. He's probably going to be lightheaded throughout the day. He should be drinking some, what's that juice, guys? 40. Doctor, I'm going to punch you. In the most loving way, of course. If you want to see, there are 20 photos in Discord. None have people or stuff, so it's okay. Yeah, good, because I don't want to put random people's faces online without them knowing, you know? I never used the word emotes until I started using... Dude, I'm not even kidding. I used to say emoji, right? That's how everybody would say it before Twitch was really a thing or whatever. We'd be like, oh, did you use your emoji, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's literally because of Twitch that I use words like, yo, chat. I never, ever used the word chat for anything in my life. There was just, unless I'm saying, oh, I was chatting with that person. Never used it. Emotes, yo, hit my DMs. Well, that really became a thing after Instagram, I think, if I remember correctly. DM me. Whispers, 100% because of Twitch. Like, all this stuff, it's so weird. Like, yo, chat, it's so weird. It became so weird to get used to it, and I felt so embarrassed when I would do it. But sometimes I'll be hanging out with friends, right? And I would say, oh, chat. And they would be like, oh, chat. And I would feel so embarrassed because I was like, I didn't want them to think like I was just talking to a chat when I'm hanging out with friends. So I felt so embarrassed because it was very hard for me to keep saying. I had to train myself to say, yo, chat this, chat that, that my brain would automatically go to, even when hanging out with friends. And I had to sit there and say to myself, Caleb, when you're with friends, you don't say chat, say friends. And I had to like repeat it like I'm programming my brain. And I'm not even kidding you. I had to do that because I felt so embarrassed to do that to my friends. And then I had to literally sit there and do that until I program. Now I don't have that problem. But God, it screwed me over. Anyways. Oh yeah, I totally have a lot of choice words to say on this account. Like what? Like what? What are you gonna say? You're as angry as a volcano, and it's released like a little kitten. Okay? It's like a little cat. Your anger is, it's like when you're feisty, it's like I just want to pat you and be like, it's okay, Faye. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna say? Tag me, bro. Yeah, tag me, bro. When did we ever talk like this before, right? Yo, tag me, bro. Yeah, can you tag me, bro? Like, if we were younger, but like, are you guys playing tag? Like hide and seek? Like, what's going on? You know? Oh my God. Today we saw beautiful lakes in Croatia. They are natural. Oh, man, there's just so many beautiful locations out there, right? Croatia and natural turquoise waters. Hold on. Oh, those are beautiful Pokemon cards to see and that you got here. Or I should say butter. So you say you got these in Croatia. You said, I know nothing about it, yet some art is so nice. Beautiful Gyarados EX. I wonder if these are the real deal, if these are fake cards. Doesn't even matter because they look amazing. They look real. What? Oh, crap. It's zooming in too much. Hold up. Oh, my God. This Starly looks amazing. I love it. Wait. I got this. I know this card. I love it. I actually wanted it. This Kirlia. Yeah, they started making these full art cards about 4 or 5 years ago. They started doing it about 4 or 5 years ago, where they're the norm now, making a lot of full art. These used to be like the super rares, and then they just started making a ton of just beautiful full page arts, and then the rare ones have a very different look to it. They're so beautiful. Like these, I'm so glad they went this route because these cards are just so gorgeous. Oh my God, that looks so. This is amazing. No. So I have a thing for like neon pop, cyberpunk, fun paints, I guess spray paint style. Like I love these styles of things, like especially when like when you play a game and they come out with skins, cosmetics that have this aesthetic. I always want them. I don't know the full name of this, but I think this card looks amazing. I think this looks so freaking cool. Love the art style. And Toad School. It looks like yeah, the water one. I know it's a different Pokemon, but it looks like what's the name? The squid one or the octopus one? Looks just like a Tentacool. Looks like Tentacool. We could run the ones right now. You want to fight? Oh my god, look, he's literally using kick for the fight. What is this emote? Nug time? Oh, nuggets? No shot. Lots. See, the fact that that's what I'm saying. Look, and you know how she probably said that? She's like, lots of mean things. Like that, like, lots of mean things. You know, and the way she'll say just make you be like, oh, you sweet little thing. I'm telling you, Faye can get as angry as a volcano. But it comes out like a cat. It's like, ah, you know? Did I hear that we are chat, not friends? I felt so embarrassed. Like, I did it more than once, and it felt so awkward. Obviously, they were cool about it, but I could feel that even for them, it was like, did he just call us chat? Like, it made it so awkward. It just, oh, I hate it. Now, if I ever did it with them, I would still feel embarrassed, but they would probably laugh at me. But, oh, yeah, this was, and when I was really doing it, was like a few years back. It was like 2 years ago. I think I even did it with Faye once, back when, yeah, back in the earlier days. Cubones always have nice cards. I don't remember most of them. I'm not gonna lie, but I would love to see some Cubone full arts. Let me see. Let's look at some of these pictures here real quick. That's too many accounts. I'll stick to Twitch. Listen, I only have all these accounts because of streaming. Like, well, YouTube, I already have accounts because it's YouTube. But YouTube, Kick, Twitch, you know, just trying to diversify all of them there. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh my god, look at that water. Chat, look at that water. Holy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know we got water that's like that in Key West, which is like on the outskirts of Florida. Probably like 2 hours from me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. People will literally go on cruises to go to places like this. Yo, comments down below. No, I don't do that. But I will say, like, hey guys, make sure you check out the YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, stuff like that. You know, the basics. Beautiful location. Oh my god. This is crazy. I just love it because they're all like human-sized waterfalls. Right? It's all like human-sized waterfalls, and then crystal clear water right here. I love that. Instead of just massive, this is so nice. I would love to just spend the day here, chilling, become a merman, and just relax, you know? Put my tail up. Wow. And then you have these just trees you have just trees going right in the middle of that water. That's crazy. Beautiful location. How do people fight off the desire to just swim in there and enjoy the day? It's beautiful. Love this. Wow, gorgeous photo. Man, imagine living literally, like, you open your door, water right there. Probably very nice getting that, also that water, that ocean air every day. It's probably so good for your skin too, the salt. That's cool. That's kind of cool. It's like the first thing I want to do is take a little boat and go in there, and also I don't want to because I don't want to die, but it also looks really cool. I'm gonna find something there. Oh, did I see all of them already? Oh, no. There's more. Beautiful. Oh, my God. That must have been so peaceful. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what that building was for. That's so nice. Now, the only thing I don't like is a lot of the old architecture of a lot of these, of many of these buildings. But to live right there on the port, that must be, like, right there, on the line, it must be so nice. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful sunset. Oh my god, butter. These are so good. What the heck? Is that inside of a cave? Crazy. To pace it, slow down and maybe chase it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't know what just happened. I don't know how I just felt like that. That was so weird. Oh wow. The waterfalls. Wait, I get scared. There is rat lungworm in waterfall. Rat lungworm? Please expand on that. What do you mean? The waterfall pictures are from national parks, so it's prohibited. You know what I'm telling you? You know what I'm saying? Before it became national parks, how much you want to bet that's just where people went and enjoyed a nice bath? Or just like a nice swim, like you enjoyed the nature, right? But of course now there's probably too many people and they need to make it a national park type thing, or else it's gonna be hundreds of people in one little thing. Beautiful. I could spend the day right here, although it looks uncomfortable to sit on, sadly. But man, that's beautiful. Wonderful. Butter. I can see also why you had a 10 out of 10. It looks so freaking nice. I've been training. I've spent 3 hours training my Sneak Oblivion in tutorial. Don't test me. I'm at level 87. I saw someone say it was the first day that, or the second day that it was out, and someone said I was still able to max out my sneak by standing behind a rat in the tutorial. Oblivion still intact. And it gave it 10 out of 10. Like 10 out of 10, Oblivion still intact. And I was like, dude, I can't even argue, because they even kept facial, and even Todd Howard in their documentary said we kept a lot of the charm, and even he had to give like a face like the charm. He was like, oh, that people love. And so they kept a lot of the stuff that made Oblivion, right? Even though they were technically jank and mechanical issues and things that they should have fixed. But yeah, so I'm assuming you're not gonna do an actual normal playthrough. You're just gonna break the world and mess around with it while it looks beautiful and all upgraded, right? That's in Split. That's the preview room for the Roman Emperor. What? That building with the giant hole in the top, that was a preview room for the Emperor? 1 second, chat. Doobie dooboo. Okay, so guys, tomorrow I'm gonna read what you guys are saying. I want you to know that tomorrow is gonna be the Roblox sponsorship. Okay, if there's more people that end up coming in later and I need to repeat, I shall. But tomorrow will be the Roblox sponsored stream. And for anybody that wants to be a part of it, anybody that wants to help support me in it, or, you know, if any of you just want to turn on Roblox, it's all you have to do is literally just have your phone or whatever mobile way you get to play your mobile games, and be ready to just install Roblox Mobile. That's it. Because all I'm going to need is I'm going to start the sponsorship tomorrow, and you'll just have to click my link. And that's it. You'll literally click my link into Roblox. You'll make an account, and then it counts there. Afterwards, I'm going to do all the requirements that are needed of me for the stream. I have a list of things that I have to do. It's going to be a 2-hour segment, and then it's done. And but there's very specific things that it tells me I need to do in order to, you know, like a checklist. And I'll do that right now. The only things literally is you'll just have to just be ready to have Roblox Mobile, because it's going to be the mobile one at PC. And, well, I already have AutoMod anyways in the chat, because I was going to say, and don't be cussing up or anything in the chat, because I'm going to have to send them the VOD. They're going to have to see the VOD. So the last thing we need is a bunch of words they don't want in the chat. So if anybody says certain words that shouldn't be, AutoMod's gonna grab it anyways, and I'll decline it. But I'll let the moderators specifically, yo, what's up, NVD, how you doing? I'll let the moderators specifically know. I'll message them and just say, hey, just don't accept. Yo, what's up, respect? Speaking of moderators, how you doing, my man? I'll let the moderators know. Don't click accept on any of the AutoMod things for tomorrow's stream. Just let it be blocked. You know, we want the chat as clean as we essentially need for the sponsorship. It's my first time actually doing the sponsor. I should have done it. I should have done sponsors since 3-4 years ago. Let's not talk about that again. We already went into that. That was my stupidity. But my first one, I want to do it right. And yeah, And then we're gonna do more. I'm gonna hopefully do maybe 1 or 2 a month after this. Nice repo figurine. Thank you, NVIDIA. I really appreciate that. Yeah. They gave the options of the full standing, the really, really small one, the middle. I like the middle ground. You get a little bit of its little derpy legs. And do you play Repo NVD? Love Repo here. Haven't played it in a minute. We've just been waiting for that update. I know they have the beta testing, but I really just want to wait for the official update, and then we're gonna play the life out of that game. It was such a good time when it came out. But yo, respect. I'm still itching for more Night Rain, dude. It's crazy because even last night I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I already beat all the bosses. Why do I still love playing it? And then I'm like, it's just a goddamn good game to play with good friends. It's so good. I have a lot of remembrances and stuff to do, achievements, but I'm like, it's just good. Every run is fun and enjoyable. The combat went up. Anyways, so we can curse here on Kick. Technically, you could do your thing on Kick and I guess on YouTube. I don't know how the auto mods are there. I'm assuming they're gonna block similarly to Twitch, but on Twitch, that's where I'm sending the VOD. And the auto mod is gonna block certain words as they always do, and we're gonna leave them blocked. I need the chat to be as clean as could be for sponsorship. I want them to not look at the chat and wonder, nah, we don't want this guy to be allowed to have another, you know? I've definitely been getting burned out on it a little. You know what? I can actually imagine because we played the crap out of it. I mean, you played 20 more hours than even I have, and for me, I put a lot. I know that if I had played 20 more hours post beating the boss, I would be burned out too. Because it's not unlike Monster. One big difference with Monster Hunter is that like when you're grinding out those bosses, you can still get burned out, but you play way more because you're grinding for other gear and other stuff, blah blah. But I can't compare it to Monster Hunter in that aspect because this game is just beta testing. It's so different in other ways too. Anyways, I've been loving it. I think the one thing that's gonna keep me mentally going, one is playing with you guys, just fun to just delete through enemies and stuff. And two, I have plenty of remembrances. Obviously, I don't have to always group up for that because I'm solo too, which I probably will for some of the basic ones. But yeah, I feel like once remembrances are halfway done or almost done, I'm already gonna be like, yeah, I need a little break. I need to play something else. I already know I'm gonna do that. But anytime you guys are like, yo, Night Rain, I'll probably be like, yeah, let's do it. Because it's got that addictive loop. And I love that loop. And it's a mix of that roguelike, but also Monster Hunter where you're just getting with a friend, help him beat some stuff, and they help you and do it again and then do it again. It's very addictive. Again, combat is very good and very fluid, so it makes it enjoyable. Just tell chat to behave. I will. Tomorrow I'm going to tell them to behave. I'm very excited, guys. Genuinely. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited to do the first sponsor. The fact that it's a mobile Roblox makes me chuckle a little bit. And we're definitely going to do like 20 minutes of Dress to Impress. I know we could do the murder mystery or whatever that one's called, but I think Dress to Impress would be funnier. And but yeah, all you guys need to know is one, behave yourselves. I'll remind everybody again tomorrow, behave. And two, just be ready to have your mobile device, or if you do it on your PC, have that ready because it'll be mobile Roblox. That's it. After that, I'll guide myself along with you guys on what to do. I'm looking forward to more new characters or deals in the future. I'm 100% looking forward to, I'm mostly looking forward to new bosses because I'm the guy, like what's going to probably happen is I'm going to burn myself out before I even play half the characters because I like playing the characters to where I'm connected to them and their moveset. And then I'm like, all right, I know this character. I've experienced everything. Even with the skins, like I put the Duchess's first skin because I want to know her better and then switch it to her other cool skins as well and progress with it. And then by the time I get halfway through, I'm like, yeah, I played way too many hours. I need to stop. But anyways, characters wise, yes, I think it's going to be cool to add more characters. I feel like they could definitely add after what I've seen in Elden Ring and Dark Souls. They could probably add a bunch more. But even in the character thing, I think they put way more characters than they even needed to for what they're doing now. Beta testing, not beta testing, but like this is technically a testing thing. I think they went crazy with that. The fact that they have 6 or 8 characters is crazy. Like, and they're all radically different, right? Radical, dude. What I definitely want the most is new bosses and new world maps. I think that's what they need to do, and I bet you that's exactly what they're doing. I feel like even with the amount of characters we have, I know because remembrances are good and adding all that. But when I look at it, I'm thinking like, what is the biggest add-ons they can do? Because they already have a lot of character plays that you can do, you know, all the different builds. New world map areas and bosses. I feel like new world map areas with obviously different monsters, like mini bosses as well, but main bosses and world map. And I feel like the world map is going to be not so hard to do because they have so much space from Elden Ring to grab from. That's what's going to make it so easy. They just have to, you know, manipulate how it is, the things and stuff. But yeah, I think world map and bosses is the biggest thing. Like if they don't even add one new character, but they add that stuff, I'll go crazy on it. A few new bosses in a world map area with new mini bosses inside them as well, I'll go crazy. I have to read what Alligator said. Rat lungworm is a parasitic worm spread by rats and carried by snails and slugs. Humans can get affected by eating raw or undercooked snails, slugs, and contaminated produce and water. Once inside the body, the larvae travel to the brain, causing... What the frick? What is this, Baldur's Gate? Symptoms include headache, stiff neck, tingling, fever, nausea, severe cases can lead to paralysis. Okay, I'm pretty sure tons of people for generations went inside of waterfalls, streams, and all that, and they were perfectly fine. Right? I saw many building pictures of other stuff. The trip was awesome, and I'm glad I went on it. I'm glad you went on it too. You get so many good memories to keep, pictures to have, and honestly, places that you now know. I would like to go there again. Also, level 90. Are you really actually just spending 3 hours? Like, did you actually just? How do you do that? Do you have another screen where you're doing stuff as well? Because I don't think I would have the patience to just sit there behind a rat for 3 hours just to do that. After there was a place where the emperor stood and he showed himself before his people. That's insane. I love history. So for me, it would be like me standing there. I would imagine all the people that stood there before me, all the things that could have been. Like, I would visually see it all. Oh, that's exciting. But anyways, but that's what PokeMMO is for. Basically, until they update more things or you get burned out, go back to PokeMMO and then back to... It's funny how you have not gotten burned down to PokeMMO because you've finished all the content, you know? I'm surprised. It'll be my first experience with Roblox. You'll actually do it? A part of me was like, a part of me already thought, oh, Respect's not going to do it because he doesn't play Roblox. You know what I mean? I'm not even kidding you though, Respect. They have actual, like, Counter-Strike. They have Battlefield. And I'm not even kidding you, like, imagine they removed everything about Roblox and they just check straight up Battlefield. They actually have servers that do that. So Roblox is basically a conduit with so many things there. Why am I hyping it up? Well, I think there's a lot of cool aspects about it. Am I going to be playing it afterwards? No, like I don't really play Roblox at all. But I've seen a lot of things they have, and I honestly, I think they have a lot of really cool stuff. And then they have a lot of the old school jank stuff. That's, you know, what Roblox is really known for. Anyways, I would really appreciate everybody who'll be there for the Roblox stream and want to support and help out. Again, I'll remind again later in the stream before tomorrow, and then tomorrow right before we do the sponsor. Obviously, I'm not going to start the stream with the sponsor, and then I'll just make sure to remind everybody about the sponsorship. Auto walk into a wall and tabbed out watching YouTube till now. Are you kidding? That is the most Bethesda thing I've heard in a while to do. That is... thank you so much for the follow.
Well, hello there. Welcome to my humble oasis.
Is it okay if I do it on the PC app? 100%. I'm going to be obviously doing it on BlueStacks. I'm going to be doing it on the emulator for mobile. That's how I play most of my mobile games now. Obviously, I have them on my phone. Mobile, hello. But I don't always go out to a lot of places. So I still like some of my mobile games, and I keep them and I play them on my emulator. As long as you download literally the mobile game, that's all that matters. Yeah, that's literally all it is. Doesn't matter how you do it, if it's on your phone or some other way. As long as you're literally doing that, you're fine. Yeah, of course. It's for me, it's much easier when you do it on the computer anyways. The emulator is like boom, 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 super fast and really nice. Do you have streaming tips? I don't think I'm the person to ask. I mean, like, I feel like that's something you ask to somebody who's successful, you know, who has like like a large viewership or something, or you know what I mean? But I mean, you did ask me, right? So I don't want to be disrespectful. Do I have any streaming tips? You know what? I gotta know how to answer this with quick answers. So this is good for me. Yes. I would say, one, make sure it's something you actually like to do. If you like being on camera, or if you like being on video, if you like making content, make sure you actually like it, because it's incredibly difficult to become successful or make any money on it or have any viewership. So if you actually like doing it regardless of that, that's great. Start it as a hobby. If you try to do it as a career, make sure you really focus it as a career. Like, I'm going to do everything it takes to grow. So you have to decide, is it just a hobby? Is it a career thing? And then have the mindset for that. 2, be kind to people. You know what I mean? If you have bad actors, if you have bad people, ban them, get rid of them. Don't even bother, just get rid of them. But most of the time, just be kind to people. And know that you know how you want to do this. If it's a hobby or if it's a career path, and go forward with that and be nice to people. That's like the best things I can literally give from people who are starting. Like, and just do it. Literally, you wanna stream, just start. If you don't have a good camera, if you don't have a good microphone, if you don't have a good anything, just start it and go with it. Do it a few times and see how you feel. Okay, so now I learned. If somebody ever asks me again, I'm gonna say it like that. Just do it, see if you like it, try it a few times, no matter what quality stuff you have. After that, see if you want it to be a hobby, if you want to really pursue it as something more. Decide it. Hobby or something more, because you will approach it differently depending on how you choose. And then after that, be kind to people. Those are like my 3 main things. Anything more than that, I don't think I'm the person to ask. Just because, like, I have literally, like, let's be real, I have amazing friends here that I've made through streaming. But when it comes to viewership, I'm not the guy. And success, I'm not the guy. For now. I'm believing. That is such a freaking cute emote. That cat sus might be one of my new favorite ones. I'm just going to pretend Doctor didn't put that. And that's so respect coded. Anyways, I have not started a sponsor. Of course not. So tomorrow will be that. And then guys, so tomorrow sponsorship 2 hours. After that, we're done. And then Saturday is the 24-hour stream. I already have the schedule of it done. I'm not going to show you right now, but I have the schedule of the stream done. The only part of the stream that I didn't really know how to schedule was the late night. Like, I'm talking after midnight. Because one, I don't know how I'm gonna feel by that point, like mentally, energy wise, and I don't know who's gonna be here because those hours are so off for the EU viewers and the everybody in the US, North America. It's gonna be so off, North America and even South America, if anybody else, right? It's gonna be so off. So I basically made a schedule, like, I'm not even kidding, by the hour, all the way till midnight, and then it's flexible because things are going to take longer than some others. Some things are going to be shorter, so it's going to be very flexible and fluid moving. But I have a full schedule that I can go off of, which is what I love to do. I like to organize and then be flexible and go with the flow. I feel like that's the best way to do things. By the way, Doctor, I saw that you said respect is stinky, and you'll be there for a late night stream. Bet. Okay. So, Yoki, 5 streak, let's go. Sounds like DJ hours for Night Rain. That's literally one of the things I thought of too. So what I did for after, let me actually look at it right now. Let me look at my notes. Notepad. Let's see. That's not the one. Oops. Oopsie daisy. 24-hour schedule. There we go. Yeah, after 12 something, because at like 11:30 or something, I'll have a horror game of people's choice. I'm still gonna post on Discord, see what they say. I'm gonna basically ask, what's a horror game you guys would like me to play that's not expensive and is actually a good game, right? If that even happens, because it will be after 12 something. This is basically what I said. I didn't schedule any content in terms of like when Yoki slaps my face with shaving cream. That's like IRL content, right? That's very interactive content. I don't have any of that planned for late night because I will be more tired, and also I don't know who's going to be here. I don't know how it's going to run. It's very out of the zone. So for 12:30 plus, I literally just put a big paragraph of myself of options of things that I would like to do that I already told you guys. So after 12:30 plus, it's going to be literally with whoever's here, we're going to choose together. It'll be either me trying Palia, Blueprints, Night Rain, Elden Ring, free for all with each other, Poke MMO, Poke Rogue, doing the Poke Smash, you know, which Pokemon do we want to smash, stuff like that. And then, or also like Discord games, mini games with friends, you know, things like that. It will be stuff that we're really going to have to go with the flow in the late night hours. I'm pretty sure Night Rain will be a really easy way to watch the hours burn on through. It'll be a very easy way because I don't even notice the time fly when we play that game at all. Then the next day, there are 2 things that we're going to do. So I'll at least let you know, Gartic is not going to be on Saturday. That's going to be Sunday. Because I already have so many things that are already scheduled for Saturday to go off of, that Gartic is something we're going to do on Sunday, because I'm going to be streaming till 1:30 in the afternoon Sunday. So we still got to have some things, because I know the EU viewers and the NA, you guys will be here for the Sunday stream. So later on Sunday, before, you know, within like 11 or 12 o'clock my time, Eastern, we'll probably get into a Gartic round. Lego will also probably be on Sunday morning on the more chill hours. But I'm very excited to see you guys all there, genuinely. The fact that also Doctor's going to be there for the late night as well is really sick. Like, we're going to have plenty of things we could do, a lot of chatting, gaming, and all that good stuff. We're going to be all the D-Gens in the D-Gen hours. Could finally beat the Elite Four. I'll be honest with you, I probably will have to do it on that night, now that I think about it, because I'm going to be getting to the Elite Four today. No, the Victory Road today. I should be playing some of it tomorrow, but that's also up in the air because of the Roblox sponsorship and yapping. So we'll see how that works out. But if I don't fight the Elite Four tomorrow, then Saturday night will actually be an easy way. It'll be like, oh, we'll hop on, and that'll be cool, because then you can hop on with me too if Doctor wants to hop on as well, whoever else, and we do some Elite Four. I mean, it'll be great, because like that's literally my stream game that I'm trying to beat anyways. So we could do that late night. Anyways, I'll be there up until 7 p.m. British time, at least, which is when I'm watching Wednesday. But I'll come back. Wait, I'll be there up until 7 p.m. British time. 7 p.m. British time. Isn't it like past 7 already now? UK time. It's already 7 now. Right? Or do you mean like, I'm so confused. Are you saying you're going to be there on Saturday and you're going to go all the way until Sunday? I'm so confused. Because if you're going to be there 7 p.m. British time, that means you're going to be there for the first hour of the stream. Yeah, so you're saying on Saturday you're going to be there for 1 hour? Which is fine. I'm kind of confused what you're trying to tell me. By the way, oh, never mind. I'm most excited for Yoki smacking you with a pie of shaving cream. Yeah. I told Yoki, I was like, do you want to get questions from the community and stuff like that? And she's like, I'm going to give you general questions. I'm like, okay, well, give me questions that I should know. Maybe I forgot, but I should know. And she just smirked. I'm like, hello? But okay, I understand, Magma. I got you. I told her if you want to throw one in there that it's going to be impossible for me to know, that's fine. A guaranteed shaving cream to the face, that's fine. I'll also make a redeem that every like 5 minutes or every like 3 minutes during the Q&A, you guys can redeem to smack my face. So at least you'll have a consistent control over that. But once the shaving cream segment is done, it'll be done, because I have to clean up after that. And then we have other stuff too. I'm not even kidding. I hope it's going to turn out fun. I know I'm going to have fun. And I hope, hopefully, no, not even hopefully. What I think is going to happen is I don't know how time is going to flow. I don't know if things are going to be much faster than I expect, or they're going to take longer than I expect. We're going to see. But I'm not even kidding. On Saturday, all the way up until up until like 9:30 at night, we won't even play a game yet. In terms of like video games, we're gonna play things and do things together, but only like around 9 or 10 o'clock is when we'll be like, all right, let's play some community games like Jackbox or Repo or Pico Park. Like that's when that will actually kick in. Until then, we have a bunch of other things that I have in store. Because I was like, if I'm gonna the original 24 hours I was gonna do back then was gonna be mainly Gartic. We were going to do basic stuff, Gartic, others like little basic break, and then more Gartic. It was gonna be Gartic because we were celebrating the follower number because of Gartic. But now that it's not Gartic, I was like, if I'm gonna do a 24-hour, I want to make it like this is an opportunity to just kind of make some things a little entertaining. Let's do some extra stuff we don't normally do live on stream. You know, it's not more than just yapping videos and games, right? I want to throw some other things in there just for fun. You know, when it comes to IRL going out of the house, that I don't think I'll be able to do. There's nothing that I can think of doing. I know we talked about Target and all that stuff, but phone signal won't work mostly. And I wouldn't know where else to really go and do IRL. But we have things that we're going to do here. There's definitely going to be opportunities to win wheel spins and channel points. We're doing those. Just want to throw that out there. So excited. Did you say Repo Park? No, Pico Park. Pico Park. Actually, Faye, I feel like that would be a game you would love to play. Pico Park, I feel like would be a game where your volcano anger being released as a little cat is going to definitely come out. And I'm all for it. I feel like you would enjoy it. It's a friend group game. I already know, if I remember correctly, who's going to play? Chumbo said he's going to play. I think Azara's going to play. I think Toby said he might play as well. I don't know how many people can play at once. I actually got to look that up. What's the limit? I got to look that up. I would love to rage at you. First of all, I want to clarify something. I think in this game, we would be raging at you, and you'd be dying laughing like you do, as per usual. You would never rage at me. Why? What do I do? I don't do anything wrong. You know? Never. I could never. But anyways, Doctor, I was very also excited when you sent me the message letting me know that you're going to be there for a delay. And I was like, oh, boy. He's going to be there. It's going to be nice. For those of you that are going to be there for a large majority of it, I really appreciate that. Like, you guys have so many other things you could do with your time and your life, but you guys want to hang around, mess around, and be together, and I really appreciate that. It's going to be good. It's going to be a fun time. I look forward to all of it. I look forward to the IRL type stuff we're going to do, the little events. I also look forward to the gaming, and I look forward to the videos. I look forward to the other things, you know, all that stuff. Heck, I even look forward to our Gartic round. I know people even want to do a animation round. I personally don't want to do animation, but I wouldn't mind starting an animation round. People can do it in the background, and I'll say like, all right, you guys go and do your craziest animations on Gartic, right? And that will be before I even play Gartic. But I actually look forward to doing some Gartic rounds. It's been so long, and I can't wait to see how some of you and some people who will probably come back just for that, how they draw. And because I miss seeing some of the incredible and crazy art that people can do. We could do a dungeon run if nothing is happening. A dungeon run. Oh, Destiny. So I'm like, a dungeon run. I'm thinking, what would we do dungeons? I'm like, oh, Destiny, yeah. A dungeon run on stream? Oh. No, you know what? I have you. You'll carry me. You can carry me because, man, that last one. Well, I'm never doing that dungeon we did ever again. I'm never doing that. For those who don't know, there was a dungeon that I did with Doctor, and it actually, I actually crashed out. I never crash out in games. It was so bad at the end of it that I told Doctor, I said, Doctor, I literally said, Doctor, this is going to have to be my last one because I'm going to crash out. I actually meant it. I was like, I'm going to crash out. I can't do another one. And he was like, nah, bro, this is my last one too. Oh my God, Valorant Customs. Yes. No, I got to reinstall Valorant. I actually uninstalled because I don't touch the game. I haven't touched it in like a year. So I uninstalled it. So it didn't even cross my mind. No, that's so good. You know what? That's one of those things that just doesn't age. You know, there's certain things you could do with groups of friends that's like, oh, it's always just a good friend group time. You're so right. No, Valorant Customs could be fun because even though none of us play it anymore, just hopping on Valorant, it's like anybody could hop in, get a gun, and shoot at each other. I'm down. Let me put that on the list. Thank you for telling me. If you ever get any other ideas of things that you know we all played already or would like to play, feel free to let me know. Let me put that here. That did not cross my mind at all. Valorant Custom. That's such an easy, like, oh, you know what I mean? It's such a good, easy time in a game you can play with as tons of friends. Literally, like 8 friends or more, right? I think 8 friends. Such an easy add-on. We need to make sure Zara has it downloaded. We need a sneak assassin. Yeah, you know the thing is, she's an assassin and also the worst assassin because when she does show up sneaky, every time I do scream. But then she's the loudest person in the game because she's always using that goddamn, what was it, Odin this is called? Hell no, I will never redo that dungeon, Doctor. I will not redo that dungeon. Absolutely not. I hate that dungeon. Speaking of redeems, I need to add redeems for the 24-hour stream. And I need to remember to do so. I need to remember to do that. 24-hour stream. Add redeems for this stream. Okay. Let me leave that there. I only remember her as Phoenix and Odin. That's all she did. She literally would just crouch walk everywhere and blast us with an Odin. Oh my god. 7 days to die? Yes and no. I feel like to play that game where we were, it would be too difficult to continue where we left off without the full group. And I don't think we would get the full group back again. Then we'd have to start a new one. And to start a new one, it's just 7 days to die is a game I want to play again. I'm not even kidding you. I would love to play that again. I would love to get a group, but I wouldn't do it on stream just because it's too much upkeep and I feel like we would not keep up with it on stream after a certain amount of time. Have you seen Tudum? What's Tudum? Just start a new one. I think I will. I think I will start a new one, but I don't know if I would do it on stream. That's the only thing. But I would love to start a new one with you guys. And I'm not kidding. If you guys would actually look, if whoever joins would actually say yes, even if we can't play every night, if we can pick up every other night or whenever I'm messaging, hey, you guys want to play, you guys would still like to play it, I would like to start a new one. Because I didn't want to stop playing it. I only stopped because nobody wanted to keep playing. That was the only reason. When I put out that poll, basically nobody in the friend group actually voted for 7 Days to Die. So I was like, I guess nobody wants to play anymore, so I'll stop playing. But I didn't want to. I actually like, and I'm the guy who doesn't like scary or zombie stuff, but I was actually enjoying with friends. I'm always down, so let's do it. Let's create another one, because I believe that you and Doctor would actually be down to do a server. Dead by Daylight? I don't know. I remember playing it back in the day with other. Go back to that game, personally. It's kind of like Minecraft. Yeah, they start a server, then they leave and start. I just want to start a server and we keep that server. I'm being real. I just want to start one and we keep it. And then even if we don't play for a few days or even a week, we come back to it. Oh, I'm lagging. Hold up. Big. There we go. The Netflix live show? I've never heard of that Magma. What is it? Like, what is it about? Send me one of your Pokemon to level up. Okay. I'm going to be playing Pokemon after we're yapping, so, okay. I'll probably send you my Gyarados, if not my Charizard. I used to love DBD, the Sweaty Survivors. The thing is, I never got into DBD like that. But I don't know if it was because of the time of my life when I played it, because of that time of streaming and stuff. I played it because we had friends in our friend group that played it a lot. It never latched on to me. I don't know why. I feel like if I was playing Dead by Daylight off stream with friends, I could be down. But playing it, I just, the memories that I have of playing on stream with friends, stuff like that, it's like I don't really care to go back to that. But with friends off stream to kind of build new memories off of it, I could probably try. I could see myself having fun with the friend group we have now. I've been watching Tenzin play DBD. Her screams are hilarious. Tenzin's been playing DBD? Tenzin? As in like Tenzin? Offline TV friend group Tenzin? Who usually mostly just plays Valorant? She's been playing DBD? I know you'd scream too. You know what's funny is that I didn't really scream playing that game because I don't find it scary. Anytime I would yell, well, most people like, ah, just for fun. Most of just like, ah, you know, or something like that. But not because I would get freaked out. But maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that's what you mean. I'm just talking too much. I would scream just because like, ah, you know, just to mess around. I loved it when I didn't take it too seriously. It was hard to be killer with the sweaty flashlight survivors. I remember when I was the killer playing with I forgot who it was. We had like 1 or 2 people that were really good at the game, and it was rough. It was when people actually know what they're doing. When I first played, I thought, oh, it was easy to be killer. Everybody's always gonna die. And then when you play with people that actually know what they're doing, there really is a lot of skill to it. There's always DBD. You're right. You know what? I'll add that to the list. You know what? This is good. This is good because I was just adding games that I think would be fun to play. So for instance, like I added something I know we could play together, like Palia, Night Rain, Elden Ring, and PokeMMO. But I hadn't thought of, because you know what? We haven't done really many games that are just quick, fun games. You know, the Halo of the modern day. We hadn't really been doing any of that for a long while. So I didn't have anything really come to my mind. But now you're reminding me. So Valorant Customs. That's like an easy, like, you can just grab all your friends. Oh, we're playing Valorant? All right, let's hop on. Everybody has a good time just sitting there trash talking. I love those vibes where you just get a group of friends and you just play a game to just, you know, funny lobbies. That's very, it's not as often as it used to be. And DBD can be one of them. If we just get friends and trying to do teamwork together and yelling at each other, that's a good vibe. So Valorant Customs, Dead by Daylight Customs. Is there another one that we have that we play like this? Is there another game? I'm adding them to the list. Yes, that Tenzin. I did not know she was playing DBD. How the heck did she get into playing DBD now on stream? It's where Netflix IP show what's... Oh, I did. And they had Netflix. Sorry, not Netflix. They had One Piece. And they showed Choppa. Yep. I actually saw it. Yeah. And Lady Gaga's going to guest star on Wednesday. I didn't pay attention to that part. To be honest, I watched it live. And I kind of just ignored most of it until One Piece happened. I couldn't really care about all the other stuff. I thought Wednesday was good. But Lady Gaga showing up is not a happy thing for me. Even though she's not a bad actress, so she's a phenomenal singer. I couldn't really care about celebrity guest stars like that, unless it's Henry Cavill. You know, I could get you to scream at DBD. Respect. If I could hear him on a call and then he walks in and he goes, "Where's Rachel?" I think I would actually piss myself and run if he did something like that as the killer. I think it would make me scream and laugh so hard. You haven't played against my Hag or Mia's Ghostface. I remember Hag sucks. I don't remember. You know who I hated? I hated going against what's his name? With the was it Jason? The one that when the more he stares at you and stalks you, he becomes faster and crazier. You know the game we never came back to? Pow World. Oh my god. And they're having the Terraria. You know what? And that's a game I never fully finished. I can't believe it never went back to Pow World. I think you know why I never really clicked back to going into it? It was because after a long while, I went back in just to see how things were. And I was like, man, this is a lot of stuff I have to remember just to get back in. And I think I was overwhelmed. But they're going to already have Terraria and blah, blah, blah. The only bad thing, I don't know if I would do it on the stream though, just because, not because of streaming, but because we only had us two in that world anyways, and I'd have to remember so much stuff. I wouldn't, but I would love to get back into Pow World by the time the Terraria event happens. That I would like to do. Anyways, she loves DBD. Played for a long time, I believe. When she's not playing Valorant, she's playing DBD. That's so crazy. Honestly, that's kind of cool about her because that's a fun game to play with friends. Tenzin screams. Well, I mean, you know, I don't think anybody else here knows Tenzin, but Tenzin screams are hilarious. The way that when she panics, yells or whatever, she's so extra. So it's pretty entertaining. I gotta check out her streams then. I haven't watched her streams in a minute. I'm vengeance. Like if he came into the room and did that, but obviously when you're the killer, you can't talk to others. Ghostface is tough because you can't hear him while he's sneaking. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Mike Myers. Mike, oh my God. What was the name of that guy? Akira. Do you guys remember Akira Husky? Oh my God. He loved using Mike Myers. He loved using Mike Myers. I hated it. I hated it. I remember all the things for you, streamer man. I have great memory. I'm literally known for it. Since the last time I played... Wait, since when? Since the last time I played... You're talking about Power World? Is that what you're saying? Power World I hopped on. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Because Power World I hopped on... maybe it was 6 months ago. Actually, it tells me. When was the last time I hopped on PAL? And I just wanted to like, I wanted to see all the skins that I got from Twitch. I got all the drops. And then I was like, let me see if I'll play a little bit. And I'm like, it's a lot to get back into right now. And I don't feel like it. It was literally October. Yeah, it was like 6 months ago. Or a little more. But yeah. Yo, Lo, thank you so much for the lurk, man. Chucky getting at it? Hell no. I don't need that ugly little doll jumping around all over the place. What the heck? Why would I want that? You know what? I could tell you right now the last time I played Dead by Daylight. Wow. March 31st, 2022. Oh my God. And look at that. See the hours? 10 hours. That's why I only played a few times with friends on stream, and that was about it. I did not get into it at the time. I think things would be different now. I've changed a lot also in how I enjoy a lot of certain games. I feel like now I would actually enjoy a game like this with friends. But to play the game casually on my own, I would never do it. It wouldn't be for me. But to play with friends, I could have fun on customs. Also, did I see Castlevania in there? Hello? Castlevania? Someone needs to explain that to me. I swear Chucky was already in it. No, back then he wasn't. Maybe now. Or is Chucky still coming? Dude, how is Nemesis? He's the big guy from Resident Evil, right? I hope I remember that correctly. I'm pretty sure that's who he is. I gotta go to the store today and buy some items for the stream. Yeah, I gotta buy some items for the stream. Are you guys looking forward to makeup on my face? Because that's gonna happen on Saturday. I'm gonna have makeup on my face. What does he even do? He's a big, skulking, giant brick of a character. Are you basically quick walking someone, just knocking them hard with Nemesis? 90. Wait, Doctor, what's the level cap? And I'll be real with you. What do you even need a level 96 sneak for? It's crazy. At this point, I am almost inclined to think you bought the game just so you can do this glitch. You'll probably look at a few other things with the graphics and you'll be like, all right, that was really great revisiting Oblivion. The true Bethesda modder experience. It was FOA customs because if I hit tier 3, I could just slash break the pallets and keep chasing. That's messed up. That's messed up. He has a tentacle, range slash, and a punch if I remember. Jesus Christ. I remember Amelia. It was so funny because when I would talk with Amelia, she never seemed the type, but she loved Dead by Daylight. I remember her back in the day would love playing Dead by Daylight. We are getting Castlevania The Witcher. Who's gonna be the villain in The Witcher? Because The Witcher has a ton of villains. Now, you're gonna get a Castlevania Dracula character. Like, that's gonna be so crazy. I'm curious how they're gonna do the art style. Right? Are they gonna make it more anime-esque? Because I mean, Dead by Daylight has a more realism. I wonder how they're gonna do that art style. And two, what's that gameplay gonna be like? If they do a Dracula, he's gonna look cool with his outfit. I'm curious who The Witcher's villain is gonna be, because The Witcher has tons of villains. I mean, it's literally The Witcher, but he's a hero. So The Witcher character, Geralt, is gonna be a character. I understand. He's gonna be a survivor character. That's crazy. You're gonna play as Geralt running away from monsters. First of all, that feels like it's so wrong canonically. But imagine being Geralt in this game. That's gonna be funny. Why is Nick Cage in there? I remember when he was at that talk show. I think it was like a Summer Fest or something. And he was like, he sounded so greedy. I think ever since then, nobody ever hired him for anything else for video games. Because all he did was stand up there staring at everybody like there were dollar bill signs. And he was like, yeah, I just looked at this and it looked like a great opportunity. Just basically seemed like a new market to tap into. And I'm like, does he realize that he's talking to video game fans and enthusiasts, not his like investors? You know, like what? It was weird. When he did it, I was like, get out of here, dude. You sound weird right now. But I know they mostly added it for the meme. Think of this: The Witcher, Nick Cage, and some other people against Springtrap, who's in the beta test right now. I don't care for Springtrap because I don't care for Five Nights at Freddy's. But The Witcher, look, to see someone playing as Geralt right next to a Nicolas Cage in one video game feels like the weirdest fever dream ever. Level 100, we ignored the enemy's armor rate. That's crazy. That's an amazing end game thing to have. Doctor's like, listen, the end of the game, the beginning of the game, they're all the same to me. That's going to be an insane stat to have throughout your entire playthrough. I mean, it's Nicolas Cage. Are you surprised? I shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be, right? All right. Guys. Dang, it's already an hour 13. Okay. One second. All right, I think it's time. I think we can start hopping in, right? Start hopping into some Pokemon. There's a group of immortal NPCs you can level up your destruction, sword, archer, and healing. Bro, I didn't realize Oblivion was that broken. There's just immortal NPCs, and they didn't change it because they knew that's something that people unironically love about Oblivion, right? There's all these little things that wasn't intentional. But is that going to be fun, though? In all seriousness, is it going to be fun to completely max out all your stats before you even start the adventure? I mean, for somebody who already beat the game and explored everything, it probably doesn't mean much to have the adventure, right? Because you already know it all. But, yeah. Okay. We'll do the wheel once or twice. How about that? I'll be down. I'm down to do the wheel once or twice. Let's see. I'll just add your names already. Yoki, Respect, Doctor, Faye, Magma. Is there anybody I'm missing? I think that's the gist of you guys, right? That are here in the chat. Keep our eyes open. We keep our mind open. By the way, respect. I definitely felt it this morning when I woke up, staying up late night playing Night Rain. I was feeling it. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can't stay up that late every night playing this game. I can't keep doing this. But at the same time, I want to keep doing it. But I'm like, ooh, I can. You know, I was like, I need to start limiting myself. I gotta play, but then when it gets a certain hour, I gotta be like, all right, I gotta go. But then knowing me, I'll still do it, and I'll be like, screw it. We're going. We balling. You know. Missy, yo, you better. She's a fine lady. We were up late. All right, I think that's everybody. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm saying. I should have called it an hour earlier at least, but I couldn't stop. I had such a good time. The good thing about the wheel right now is that there's a lot less of you. So you guys have much higher chances today to get it. $10? Spin again. Hold up, I gotta put my other chats on a different screen now. Every time I hear that, I think of Pipe. Every time. He loved doing that. Being behind, I get to see. Behind what? What do you mean? You're trying to make a joke? Well, I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty, so the enemies are tanky, so I feel like I'm just slapping them. You know what it feels like? It feels like, by the way, respect. Give me that video. What you got for me? What you want to surprise me with? What you want to hit me with? You know what I think? Oh, Alligator, did you want to be on the wheel? Doctor, I feel like all you're doing, and tell me if I'm wrong, you're making the difficulty super high just so that you can grind out those things, just to basically put it right back down to being easy or the normal difficulty. It's like you unbalanced it by making them incredibly difficult, and then you do all this grinding to bring yourself right back up to where it's back to a normal balance. Am I wrong? Nah, I'm good. How dare you, Alligator? How dare you not want to be on the wheel? Hate to see him leave, but love to watch him go. That's basically all you're doing. Doctor, you're basically, you know, the more I think about it, the more it is that you're just giving yourself busy work. That's all you're doing. Instead of just choosing normal difficulty, you're like, I want them super difficult, but also I'm going to spend hours making myself incredibly broken so that I can easily fight them. So basically, you're doing extra work to just go right back down to normal difficulty. Am I crazy to think that? Oh God, what we got here? I love how he already had one waiting. Tesla bot fire.
Urge to be seen with you. You're not the future. That logo on your chest may as well be a swastika. Fuck you!
Oh my God. He's just a robot.
You want to fix Tesla's reputation? Fulfill your destiny. Become a symbol of the future.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.
But why? That's so evil. That's so messed up. That's a messed up video. If I really want to unbalance it, I would play the 100% invisible build. Oh dear God! And then you get incredible criticals, right? You have crazy criticals. A critical. Yeah, critical. Moist critical. All right. I love how I spelt it magma instead of magma. Heck yeah. There's no shot. It's rigged. It's definitely rigged. I'm calling it. That's one of the most rigged things I've seen in a while. That's one of the most rigged things I've seen in a while. Somebody rigged this. Is it the Hey Ya song, but does she really want? No, but can't say it, so walk out the door. Hey Ya, oh oh. Dude, I used to watch that video all the time when I was a kid. Choose stream title. Oh. It couldn't have landed on a worse one for him. It literally, I don't know if it could get worse than that for him. Don't look up critical. Google uses the most cursed pictures for him. Does it really? I'm gonna look it up. Hold up. Moist critical. I don't see anything crazy here. The first few pictures don't look bad, and this is a guy who looks similar to him. Oh God, oh. I mean, he has a bunch of the normal ones here. Oh Jesus, he's Jesus. I mean, I can see it. Oh, that's somebody else. Oh wait, that's so cool. I want a little character. That's cool. Oh wow, that's long hair. It's funny. Midway, not good. Long, iconic. If he had his hair super short again, I feel like he would lose a lot of the personality. Also, his hairline doesn't look like it used to be, so it's probably for the best. Look at those vibes. Look at these vibes. He rocks those glasses, in my opinion. Oh, search page, not images. Oh, there's nothing here. No. I actually didn't have anything. Strange. Yeah, so there's a way to unlevel willpower, so your stamina is only 1. Anything adding more stamina will double, triple, etc. your damage since it's over. Oh my God. Did they do all that stuff intentionally in the game? Or did that all just kind of happen and then they didn't fix it for this because people already got so used to it? Oh God. What did you put as the title? What did you do? Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Short King loses to Gary. Okay. All right. First of all, I haven't lost to Gary. I'm not going to lose to Gary. He's so jealous. Hey, friends. Speaking of Doctor, hey, Gary. All right, we're going to do one more. Even though Dr. Respect keeps winning them. Is it Doctor or is it Faye? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ain't no way. Oh my god. Bro. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Look at her laughing. That's actually crazy. I can't believe how that worked out. Wow. The Evo, the gun. Actually crazy. Absolutely don't want to do that one. I got this. I got this. I got this. That sucked. That sucked. Get that butt down? What do you mean? Everything was down. Unlike my heart rate right now. Oh my god. I'm leaving. I'd rather watch the wall than this. Jump like you mean it. I meant it. I meant to not do it. Bro, I jumped. I pushed up. I did the things. You gotta watch. Okay, shut up. Now you're triggering me. We're not doing this again. For those of you who don't know, you're better off. We're not doing this. Alright. Let's do another spin. Oh my god, there's look at Faye. Yes! She's so happy. Like, this is her day. Look at him actually rigged. She's so excited. She's so excited. The fact that it actually passed him right after is great. The rule of twos. So respect and Faye are both Sith Lords. That is a 12,000 channel point reward. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's because he's not shuffling? Look, I'll shuffle and we'll see, okay? How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. Diarrhea dance. Let's do it. I'm trying to actually do the rewards, whatever, as we do them instead of saving them up for after the wheel spins. So diarrhea it is.
Call an ambulance, please.
Okay, hold on. Where does it...
私はひどい下痢です。
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. 肩に手を乗せ I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Dude, which makes sense because you literally always have points for the free sub, I swear to God. Like, how many points do you have right now, Faye? I bet you it's a lot. And she got a 12,000. She got a free dance. Yeah, she's been getting it, dude. All right, let's see. Only 14.6. Oh yeah, because you did redeem it recently. Yeah. I noticed since I raised up the cost of Diarrhea Dance, it's not spammed like it used to be. Magma. Yeah, it was too cheap because like we were getting 4 Diarrhea Dances in a single stream, and I'm like, it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be one, like when you finally got it and you really wanted it, you'll get maybe 1, maybe 2 in the stream. You know what I mean? Let's go, Magma. Oh, $10? $10? Dala. Spin again. For all of you spinning addicts, there you go. Okay. Magma, you get to name the next Pokemon that I catch. And I'm probably going to catch a Pokemon or 2 inside Victory Road for sure, for shizzle. For sure. Doctor's like, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, it was right before Doctor. Yeah, this is fine. I can stop whenever I want. Don't make me. Yeah, well, there you go. There's the answer. Crazy stuff happens when you stream often. What does she mean by that? Crazy stuff happens when you stream often. Glitch Cafes. Shuffle. There's no way. Oh, yeah. True. It's so crazy, Gabe. It's like they all get these channel points because you stream often. Well, the thing is, I've technically streamed less than I was doing, like, 2 months ago. So they shouldn't be still getting as many points. All right, Magma. And I have to shuffle this one, too. Shuffle. My God, it's so rare that I see this. And I think the last 2 times that we got this one, it was Patoots. Speaking of Patoots, I feel like I haven't seen her in a minute. Role manager. There we are. There it is. We're getting the rolls. All right, Magma, you're going to be a VIP today. You didn't stream for a whole year, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Magma loss. VIP, congratulations. You now have a diamond next to your name. Doctor is literally, he's crashing out on the kick chat. It's kind of great to see him, not gonna lie to you, yeah. It's very entertaining, to say the least. Imagine how many points we can earn in a 24-hour stream. That's a good question, because you keep getting channel point bonuses back to back to back throughout 24 hours. I could imagine a good chunk. Wait. Doctor did get 1 wheel spin, right? Right? He got 1 today, didn't he? Dude, this is like the 3rd one Respect got already. He didn't get any. Oh, Faye. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. It was close. Really?
This is a nice stick. I like sticks.
Let me smash, please.
She doesn't have anything. Toby, I was this close to being like, you know what? Suck it, Toby. You want to play funny? You want to be funny? Yeah, 80K down the drain. But I'm a nice guy. Man, I have not submitted any of the requests since last month because I'm seeing Alex in here and I haven't seen her in forever. Oh my god. But there's no Faye. Faye doesn't redeem anything. If this hostile redeems on Saturday, I won't give in. That's such a goddamn lie. We both know it. Oh, there's one. Free sub. She's right. All she does is click free sub. But I thought she clicked some of her own redeem. I don't see those here. Unless it's under Faye Nico. And then that's also a different color. It could be true. It could be true. It could be false. She just got back 80K. Dude, that was an insane place to land on the wheel. Getting back 80K from a wheel spin. Chat, I don't care what you say. I know the money is cool, you know, to win the money stuff. But getting back 80K is insane. Like, the amount of hours you have to spend just to get 80K is crazy. And she just got him back like that. Wow. I told you I only do Faye redeem free sub in one slate. That's crazy. There should be a search option. I 100% agree. I can look through every specific redeem. Maybe it'll be faster if I do that next time. I just go through the whole list like that just to see if I see Faye Nico or whatever. You know what I mean? Her color pops out. Thank God. Her color actually pops out within all the names. Look at Faye's redeem section. There is no Faye redeem section. I wish there was. Oh, did I close it? I wish there was a way to just click Faye's redeems or something like that, but there isn't. I haven't seen any. All right, that was the last one. Yes, there is, silly. Wait, you're actually serious? I could have just been doing that. Hold up. Let me try. Stream manager. Manage requests. Oh, just click on the ones that you did. So like you told me, oh, all I did was free sub and all I did was that. I could have just clicked those specifically. Well, yeah, that's true. I could have just done that. Would have made it faster. I just wanted to make sure you got back any that you forgot because you had technically 3 redeems. It was a sleigh, that one, and another one. I forgot what that was. But there was a third one that you had. I just wanted to make sure you got all of them. All right, that was... I could do one more spin because Toby just got here. I'll do one more and add Toby to the list. How about that? How about that? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. I did it. The 10 seconds. One sec, chat. Phone call. I mean, not a text. Important text. One sec, chat. Sorry, chat. I swear, I'm almost done. No way it was Faye. Again? Alright, chat. One last thing. I gotta send an important text message real quick. Okay, sorry, chat. I'm good. Just has to get that resolved. 5 more. What the heck? Ha, ha, ha. Free sub, come on. Don't do it. You don't want to do it. Actually whipping. I'm going to get food and drink. I'll be back. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So now you're maxed out. Now you're capped. 100 sneak, right? Are you going to go grind out the other levels now? Got some important feed pics from you. I just want to make it clear, I have nothing to do with feet. There's literally nothing with feet in my life. I want to clarify that. I saw your game over thing on Dr. YouTube. I got the chats open. Oh, I'm already groggy. You guys, you know what's that's something that sucks that's happening? So right now, it's like this. It's so dumb to even talk about because it's like it's really a thing. But right now, over Florida, and I'm sure other with other states maybe too, on the East Coast, and probably the Bahamas, the sands from the Sahara, they basically cast over the ocean, and it happens like not every year, but it happens some years. That this time of the year where they get in the air and they travel all the way to over here, not even kidding you, and it gets in the air. So like yesterday, the last few days, it's pretty normal to get like sinus or like, you know, whatever, those kinds of reactions to it. And so I took an allergy medicine as well. Man, when I woke up today, I was so groggy and it's still hitting me. I'm still kind of like, you know. And now I got to do burpees. That's my point. You suck, Faye. That's all I really want to say was that Faye sucks and she deserves all the hate. Bam, bam, bam. I don't want to hear Respect say a word about my jumps. I almost jumped all the way to Jupiter. I don't want to hear anything. Is it normal to still be on the wheel? Yes, it is. Most days. That's a little aggressive, sir. Well, it's like I said. You with these little aggressive faces are so funny because it's like a little kitten attacking. That's a little aggressive. I wouldn't say it's aggressive, more like spreading truth. And if you're a denier of truth, then what are you really? Well, I guess a denier of truth, but you know, anyways. Another reason UK is better? Oh, let's not even. Listen, I don't want to hate on the UK, but to say the UK is better, I won't be one of those. Caleb's used to being down that low. Shut up. How do you guys always think of this stuff? I swear to God. I'll give him a 3 out of 10. Listen, I'm not trying to wear myself out here. I would have gone at least 5 more inches. Bro, I'm not training. I'm not training for something here, okay? I'm trying to survive. The UK is better. I'm glad you think that. Shut up, alligator. You're so stupid. Oh my God. Huge, honestly. You guys are so dumb. Bigger than I've ever seen. Yeah, sure. So I don't think there's anybody here that actually wants to be in the lobby, right? Because or else I'll just close that. We're going to be moving on to Pokemon now. Wheels are finished. Submissions are closed. Doctor didn't get one. As all things should be. So, moving forward. Let's change the category. Le Poké MMO. Done. I feel like my light isn't as bright as it normally is. Interesting. It's one of those days. Okay. I'm feeling like Max right now. Dude, Max, I mean, he really went through it. It was almost an entire month of streams. And I was streaming consistently. Like 4 streams a week. 3 to 4 streams a week. And I would do the wheel every time. The guy didn't get one spin for like a whole month. He was crashing. Like, he really was crashing out. And I even had him on Discord call crashing out to it. It was hilarious. Those were good times. I have good memories about that time. Yeah, those are the good old days. All right, I'm closing the Gartic lobby. We have the best food, the hottest celebs. We still have a king. Okay, don't care for the king. They're just a representation. They're not really any power, so it doesn't really matter. Hottest celebrities, I wouldn't go that far. There's plenty of countries that have really good celebrities. 3, I beg to differ strongly. Anytime I've heard about the UK's food, I always hear about eating other cultures' food that are in the UK and not actually British people food, except for fish and chips. And I'm not even being dramatic. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm being honest. Anytime I hear about eating food in the UK, it's about eating foreigners' food that they have there. That's usually what I would hear. So I wouldn't really give the UK the benefit for that, right? Just like it's the same thing also with America. We have such a huge blend of food. I would never say American food is the best. I would just say we have a lot of good food here. It's the world's capital. I don't know if that's a good thing. You guys are too small to be a world capital. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think UK is just too small. If the US was the world's capital, which I wouldn't care for it to be, honestly, but if it was, it would make more sense because the country is just so freaking massive. We owned almost the whole world and lost. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of different nations owned a large portion of the world, but you guys are too small right now. And I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm saying like geographically, the UK is just too small to be the world's capital. Their history museum, though, they got a lot of stuff. I mean, from when you do have a conquest and take over most of the world, you're gonna have a lot of good stuff that you take back home, right? We don't make the best food for sure. I'm not arguing that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always hear they have great food because of all the other cultures, restaurants there. We have access to so many good restaurants in the culture business. I heard that. I heard you guys have. Well, yeah, you're fortunate. Well, the thing is, America has the same thing in certain. The thing is, like I said, UK is so small compared to America. You can go easily to certain locations that are just chock full of it. Whereas America, because it's so large, you have to go to specific states in their specific cities because of just the magnitude of the US. Because we have that as well. We are such a melting pot. But the UK does benefit with literally constantly being in the center of tons of European countries and then Asian countries right there. Everything is at your doorstep. So I would definitely say, I would argue that the US has an incredible variety of foods, but I would argue that the UK probably has the best selections of foods because you guys are right there, like right next to everything. So I would argue the same. You guys probably have the best, up-to-date, you know, always the latest and everything of the cuisines because you have just so much right around you with you. There's only 22 countries we don't own. You mean didn't own? A lot of restaurants near me are actually cheaper than fast food places. Dude, I'm not even kidding you. That same thing is happening here in the US. There are genuine restaurants where they make food fresh, like actual good cuisine, and I'll spend less there than if I went to a McDonald's. It's crazy. But also, it's crazy because it's not that the food got cheaper. It's just that fast food is just more expensive, right? I wish it was the other way around. If the fast food guy had more expensive food and food was cheaper, that's fine. But they're all just up, right? Yo, what's up, Pipe? How you been, man? How was your week? How was your weekend? Yes, as Brits conquered the world, stole herbs and spices, yet no one learned how to cook. Makes us disappointed to be British. That was actually, I never saw it from that perspective. That is a hilarious joke. Because that really makes you think, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of crazy? Conquered the world, stole herbs and spices, and yet no one learned how to cook. No, wait, my chair is going down. My chair is doing that thing I told you where sometimes it goes down. I'm like a little kid. Hi, guys. Hi. I mean, it's easier to be right in front of my microphone if anything. Dude, it's so dumb. My chair does this now sometimes. Frick. There we go. That was better. I mean, owning most of the world ain't a good thing. Yeah, I'd argue that too. One second. But it is funny. To be honest, we also nearly burned down London that one time in 1666 because of some bread. Honestly, ironic the date. It's going down again. It's not stopping. Is he gonna do this the whole stream? I think I actually am being forced to buy a new chair. Is it still going? Bro, I'm stuck. What the heck? Oh my god. Hello? Yeah, but of all the years when it has the date of 666, what are the odds of that, right? Oh, so look, the auto mod does capture all the cursings. All right, mods. So remember, tomorrow we don't allow any of the cuss words. We deny them, okay? I've been exhausted AF. Weekend was long and chaotic. Almost done with all my appointments for this week. Tomorrow is the last. I can't wait for a weekend in peaceful silence, alone and vibing. Honestly, there is such a sweet feeling of when you're doing a lot of stuff, you get it all done. You're like, I got it all done. I'm just drained, right? And then you know you have a day or a weekend coming up where you could just, in solace, recharge. If any of you are in a constant state of being super busy and draining yourself, make sure you always plan days to recharge. You really need it. You're going to do your mental and your body a huge favor by doing that. Just saying. Was a form of currency at one point. They were. Herbs and spices were a form of currency. Heck, salts was at one point. What's the weather like down there? I got into Palia? No way. Was it because we were talking about it last week? You did Automod block those? It did. It blocked Pipes F. It blocked Alligators, which is great. This is good news because that means tomorrow on the sponsored Roblox stream, we won't have to worry about that. Who? Look at her. Who? Look at her. Bro, she my God, she literally heard the word you share the phrase, you got into Palia. Who? Capital letters. Like, she panicked. It was like a trigger word. Who? It's like those dogs in Up when you say ball. Sugar used to be a luxury. Isn't that crazy? And now sugar is something that a lot of us try to avoid. Herbs and spices are be worth being currency, though. They're good. I agree. Now we have an overabundance of them, but I 100% understand why they were at one point. They're just... Imagine, they didn't have all the luxuries we have today and the conveniences and the entertainment. So the best things you could usually do back then was spending time with people, figuring out your own little hobbies, blah, 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 and food. Food was massive back then, and everybody had... Like, cooking was definitely, I think, a stronger portion of everybody's day. And then, you want good food? Herbs and spices. Everybody had to eat. Everybody was involved with the cooking. It was a big portion of everybody's day. I can understand. It's like, you want that good food? You're going to have to get those herbs and spices. And you have to go get it yourselves. Let me know if you need anything ever. She's... Oh my God, dude. She is crazy. Literally, one person, Palia. I'll give you whatever you need ever. Just let me know. We went across the world just to make mint sauce. Yeah, what the heck, man? Mint sauces of all things. Like, hello? All right, time to go back and chat. All my Pokemon were level like 42, 44 was my highest, 38. My Ivysaur at the time was 28 or 25. Now you can see. Wait, now you can see. Okay, now you can see. Gyarados 55, Golduck 55, Dragonite 55, Charizard 55, Barfazar 55, Tofondler 55. 50. Got all of them stacked, baby. Ain't no Giovanni gonna touch my body and win today. No, don't. Oh yeah, I got a click fly, don't I? Oh shoot, I don't have Farfetch'd. Kill, I can't wait for you to try it. I hope you get addicted. I know you do, because you're gonna be like, you know this shit. Who? The moment she's so extra, I swear. I feel like so many. By the way, what's up, Nuke? How you doing, man? I feel like so many of you are incredibly extra. You just gravitate here for some reason. And so that's what I'm saying. The moment she heard one person got into power. Who? Where's my Farfetch'd? Oh dear God, where is it? Where are you? There you are. And I know she hosted because for her, she's like, I need Caleb to get into it, because if he gets into it, he's gonna play so much and he's gonna want to play on stream. And if he plays on stream, he's gonna play all the time. And then that means I'll have Palia every day. Every day of my life, it's Palia. At work, Palia. At home, hey, what's up, Magma? At home, Palia. On Caleb's stream, Palia. And then I could play with Caleb Palia on stream. And then he could talk about Palia. and then he could want to trade on Palia, and he want to do everything Palia. Palia is the way. Palia is life. All hail, praise be to Palia. You probably ready for Jew? I think I'm ready, bro. I think I'm good to go. By the way, Lebby, just remember I wanted to send you something. Just a little slide in your DMs again. Open whenever, anyways. Got you, broski. Thank you. No problems. I'll be checking it out. Oh, you streaming on Kick? How's that? I don't know. I made my account last night, and I just put very basic stuff so I can have the channel up and operating. But I have my Kick and my YouTube chat open on the side here so I don't miss it.
No, I refuse to do it. I will not. I do not care what you say. No.
Faye, can you tell Nuke? Can you let Nuke know that we're not on talking terms right now? I don't want to speak to him. Have a great stream. Have a day, Nuke. Have a day. You're not wrong. I'm in a big Palia phase. I know. You've been into Palia for a hot minute now. Do you think it's going to be a game that you're going to stick to for a long time? But yeah, Ultra, I don't know, dude. Like, I just want to be able to have all the options, even if nobody really finds them. I want to have them there for if people want to find me in other ways, or if, or for the day that I'm believing that the channel grows, I'll have all the options open. Because like from now on, I'm never just streaming on Twitch. I'm never just doing that because Twitch has nothing of opportunities at all. So I'm always going to do this. So at least like with growth and time and whatnot, I'll always have Kick as the option. I'll always have YouTube as the option. I'll always have Twitch as the option. I would be having TikTok too, but I can't do it on OBS right now currently. Nuke, you and Caleb are on talk. Yeah, thank you, Faye. I appreciate that. I really needed you to clarify that. All right. Time to Robo Battle. For all my Metabots fans, you would understand. If you're not a Metabots person, what are you even doing here? Let's go. There we go. Also, there it is. I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was and ever was. Okay, with him at level 55, I think I'm going to literally solo the whole thing with Gyarados. I think streaming is the most popular alongside Twitch. I agree. I literally can't multi-stream it right now. I can stream TikTok singularly. So like I'd have to open up a TikTok app on the computer, start the stream there, and then start OBS its own thing. And I don't know how to mess with any of the settings of the TikTok one. To actually get a TikTok like a stream key and whatever and add an OBS, I have to have 1,000 followers. Or else I have to do it on there. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll have to do a stream day where it's just TikTok and just Twitch. Because it'll be easier to manage the two because TikTok is its own app for those that don't have a stream key from it yet. It's definitely, but not this much. New updates came out recently. So do you still have a bunch of content that you can enjoy in that game, Faye? How dare you heal? Who do you think you are? Oh, he used rock. That's gonna hurt me really bad, isn't it? And he's a level 50. That was stupid. Pokemon, gotta catch up with me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon! Get out of my face, horny boy. Let's go. Hydro pump. I'm going to pump it up. Come on. Easy. Pump it, boy. Yeah. Get wrecked, Doug. Get pumped. Are you kidding me? What is that? It's a pixel. It's a pixel. Nah. I know someone who streamed TikTok via his phone recording his monitor. I know people that back in the day when they had their TikTok, they put a mirror. This was back in COVID. They put a hand mirror on their desk to mirror their monitor. So they could still show their face and the mirror would show... No, they would show the mirror to show their face and the camera showing the monitor. I don't know how they did it. It was weird. Now, nobody does crap like that anymore because you can actually just stream on TikTok on your computer. But like I said, it's separate from OBS if you don't have a certain amount of viewership. So that's the only thing that sucks. In a world we must have found. This is it. This is it. I love how Respect said soloed it. Leave me alone. I'll teach you. Aquatail. Bro, why are they hitting me with stuff that actually hurts? I got everybody level 55 and they're critting me. You want to be well one. I want to be. You're scarily close to my Blastoise level. All my Pokemon on my team are 55, but 55. Aquatail. Oh shoot. Wait, does that hurt me? Does that hurt me? I'm not water. Paralyzed. Okay. Okay. And a Pokemon. Whoa, Pokemon. Revive, baby. Greatest master of them all. We all live. I got this. Easy. Who cares about Dragonite? He has baby wings anyways. What a loser. Master Pokemon. Hyper Potion. Number 1. We all live. And a Pipe, if you laugh at me one more time. You know what, Pipe? Battle me, bro. Battle me. I'll destroy you. Hey. Oh, I brought Farfetch'd instead of my Golem. That's why. This would be a different story otherwise. Waterfall. First attack. Oh, his speed is great. To be the best there ever was. Come on, this is my jam. This is my time. Who cares about your poison? Waterfall, baby. Get a Pikachu. Is that a Bulbasaur on your team? Wrong. It's a Barfazar. 55, baby. Get it right. Get it right. Look at that booty. You see that? That's what you get, Ultra. That thickness. Oh, God. We're going to have to swap. Oh, so BZRL, so I haven't played any Pokemon MMO. All I hear is excuses. Also, I really wish I had my Golem right now. This sucks. Pokemon. Actually, do you have any moves that could really hurt him? Nothing. Alright, then we're going to do another Hyper Potion. We're going to heal that Gyarados a bit. Do you spell Borf wrong? I didn't put Borf. I put Barf because he's the color of it. He's a Barf. He's Barfazar. Borf? I'm not even going to go into it. Just saying the name, I'm already feeling like I'm going to crash out. God dang! Can you be any bigger, Venusaur? Jesus Christ. Took up the whole dang screen. Seed Bomb. I'll put my seed on you. Come on. Get him. Borf supremacy. Nobody cares about Borf. Let's just be real. Let's just end this debate right now. Nobody cares about Borf. Nobody wants him. We could just literally move on with our lives. Borf would have borfed all over the place. Exactly. That's probably the most accurate statement so far. He's a big and beautiful boy. I hope Borf dies. Jokes on you. He's Barf. Let's put a sleep powder, shall we? Didn't even need my 55 leveled Golem. Easy. Easy, chat. It's what I do. It's literally what I do, chat. Easy. It's just like that. Beating a literal head of a mafia cartel member here. Nothing on a nice simple Thursday for a little teenage kid playing with their Pokemon that their mom for some reason allows them to do. Ooga. Hello. Nobody said you could. Pedal dance, yeah. Dang. Dang. What up, chat? You were saying, yeah, suck it, respect. That's right, baby. And the song ended right on time because the song even knew I was gonna be the winner. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. I'm the champion. The greatest there ever was. It is what it is. It is evident of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. Exactly. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. They're so nice to me after I whoop their butt. Also, take this CM. Consider it a gift. Booty Be Poppin' received Earthquake. Cause you make my earthquake. You make my earthquake. Let's see it. It ain't an HM. Nobody cares. Let's go. The best there ever was. Ba-da-da-da. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Let's freaking bow. Very nice for a Mafia boss, right? Who does that? All right, let's go. Time to move on. Wait, how do I? Anyways. Does anybody else got to battle him? Oh. Levy is giving the Mafia boss some. It's crazy how generous these gym leaders are and a Mafia boss after defeating them. If only real life was so simple. All right, I guess we're at the final stuff of the game. It only took me like 1 week. We've been grinding this game for 1 week. That was a fast playthrough, guys. Honestly, 10 out of 10 would do again. Super quick, super easy. Best there ever was. Do. Let's switch that over. Get at Zegolem. This song is making me think of El Dorado. Every time I hear it, I automatically go to Zelda because, you know, it's a Zelda song. And I know it's Zelda because it's Zelda. It's a Zelda song from Gerudo Valley because it's Zelda. Oh, right. What the frick is that? What is that? An Alpha Swarm? What the heck? Why does it look like that? A Red Panther? Oh, oops. Oh, I remember. Isn't this? Oh, I remember. This is the place where Doctor lost his fight. Pretty cool. On my kickstyle by myself. No way, I'm actually farther than you in PokeMMO. Where are you in PokeMMO, Doctor? Sorry, the kick chat had closed for a minute. Because I remember last time we were talking about it, I was on stream with it. You were behind me. But I do remember that Doctor lost against Gary here. Oh, is there another Gary fight? No freaking way. You collect all the badges? That's cool. I'll whip you, Booty Be Poppin'. Oh, yeah, there is another Gary fight. Again, I forgot. Go try to catch an Alpha. Alpha is just the ones that are glowing red, right? Like an ugly Metapod. Oh, Flareon looks so good animated. So pretty. Waterfall. Get him, Pikachu. Yeah, we've only been playing this game for like a week. And I've been consistent. Look at that. Everybody dropped off. Chumby ain't in here. Max had beaten it within like 3 days. Did Azara beat it? Wait, I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use Bites. Screw you, video game. Oh, that actually hurt a little amount. Oh. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Get a barf. There's another Gary. What is it with you in this place? Dude, I always forget anything happens here. Also, kind of crazy that OG Pokemon way back in the day thought, hey, let's use the very first town to be the place that's going to be the last gym fight and also the location where you're going to go to the end of the game. Still, to this day, I think holds up very well. Very smart of them. Really cool. Very nice design. You're on Victory Road? Oh, so you played for... Well, the thing is, Doctor, during the weekend when I played off stream, what I did was... Oh, God. What I did was just level up my Pokemon to level 55s. And the last time we were playing, I didn't beat Giovanni because I wasn't leveling up. So basically, because I had spent like a week and a half where I didn't play Pokemon much, I was like just bulldozing through without leveling properly. And then I didn't really progress at all the last Pokemon stream. Get wrecked, nerd! I don't even have to pay attention to murder you. Yo, Chumbo, morning there, lad. You sleep well? Dance. Fall. Get him, Pikachu. Everyone heading to the Alpha Store. Is that what that was? Because I'm like, why are there just one after the other, after the other, after the other, just flying through the area? I was like, I don't remember there being so many people with bicycles already zooming through here in this beginner area. Well, that makes more sense now. Yo, Dragon, good to see you. Oh, you did not miss that move. Gonna go play Palia with some friends. I'll be lurking. Good luck. May you catch them all. Thank you, Faye. Enjoy your Palia with your friends. Oh, he's gonna die. God, that was so stupid. How do I miss 2 moves? Why is Dragonite such trash? I just slept for 11 whole hours. Oh my god, dude, I wish I did, because I did not. And after having some like allergy, I had to take allergy medicine yesterday. I am feeling it right now, my man. I am feeling it. I am so proud of you. 11 hours after staying up as long as you did, and you did get sleep good the other night too. Like, I'm so proud of you. Hurricane. Oh, that's my first time using it. Get wrecked, nerd. Bam. Get out of here.
Says a nice stick.
I
like sticks.
I'm just saying, Chumbo, I still can't get Night Rain off my mind.
Let me smash.
Even though we played so many hours, we've been playing late nights and all that, and I still got Pokemon. I still got Night Rain on my. Even right now, it's in the back of my mind right now. Are you gonna play more Pokemon after this? You mean like after I beat Gen 1 officially? Be Elite 4, all that stuff? I got the Alpha. I just sacrificed my Master Ball. Which Pokemon is it that's the Alpha? I'm gonna get my Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what you said yesterday. You're like, tomorrow, boys. Tomorrow's the one. So you know what? Thank God you got actual sleep. Because you're gonna basically have to spend you get it real fast. But if not, that's your goal for the day, ain't it? So at least you have all that sleep to keep you energized now today and healthy and good. Dang, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to play Night Rain. I just love playing. I'm telling you, every time I turn it on, I see the world. I see the graphics of it. It's the beautiful immersion. Just atmosphere in it, the sound effects of the battle. Gary sucks. And then the thing is, it's like, I'm big on gameplay. If a game has beautiful graphics and story, but the gameplay or the combat sucks, I won't care for it. But just like both characters I've used so far, I could play with them for endless hours. They're just so fun. So dang, it's addicting. And then the gameplay loop is addicting too. Easy. Yes, I am. My goal is to beat the Pokemon games. I want to get to Black and White and Black and White 2. And beat them. I've never played Black and White and Black and White 2. So yeah, I'm going to do Gen 2 after this. After I beat Gen 1 though, PokeMMO won't be the main game of the stream. I'm going to mix it. I'm probably gonna pick up a little bit of a Violet. And if I don't do Violet, I'm going to throw in another game along with PokeMMO. So if I do 3, maybe 4, but like let's just games in the week, I'm gonna mix it PokeMMO with another game as well. Yeah, it's not gonna be just PokeMMO. A cuppa. Yeah, why did it put coffee? You're a tea boy. That's weird. That was weird to read, you say. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been watching my friends play Night Rain since it came out. Great effing game. It's amazing. No, it's amazing. Like I said, there's so many characters. I've only used 2 of them, and both of them, like, I could just the idea, like, I played as one guy and I beat the game with Chumbo and Respect, and now I'm using the girl, the Duchess. Just the idea of going back on and playing as Duchess makes me so excited. Like, right now, because I just want to play the crap out of her until I'm ready to move on to the next one. My mind's already thinking like, oh, I could play for days just trying out all her abilities, all her moves, and enjoying her speed and all that cool stuff, right? That is the Boulder badge. Go right ahead. Yeah, boy. Here we go. We're on the way to Victory Road, chat. This is a big moment. And the music doesn't fit it. But this is a big freaking moment. Oh, yeah. Let's put some little more energized music. We made it, guys. Officially at Victory Road. We are the champions. We are the ones. Or should I say I am the best and the master of them all. No, it's so freaking good. The combat is amazing. The aesthetic is really good. The graphics are great. You know, it's Elden Ring. But the gameplay loop is awesome. I mean, Pipe, you're a Monster Hunter player. It's right up our alley. The moment I started playing it, the first thing I kept saying, oh, it's just like Monster Hunter. Oh, so what I know that they did is they really copied a lot of Monster Hunter, like a lot. And then they grabbed things from like Dark and Darker and stuff, whatever, with the terms of the ring closing, like Fortnite. You know, the roguelike is obviously the one biggest difference from any other game like Monster Hunter Dark and Darker. The roguelike is totally different. And if it's so good, and they said like the best way to describe the game is if you put Dark and Darker and Monster Hunter and then you throw in roguelike and they had a baby with Elden Ring. And it's like, yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. And it's great. Do I not have surf? There it is. Twitch is lagging so much for me today. No, it's probably not Twitch Ultra. It's me. It's me. My internet keeps dropping here and there a lot. By the way, I might be crazy, but this was not how I remember Victory Road. Am I crazy or is this totally different? Victory Road was not this really cool pathway with all these security guards and water. If I remember correctly, it was just a regular road. And then you get to a cave system they have to pass. Am I crazy? When did they change this? I don't know how I'm going to catch this, but I'm going to try. What's the Pokemon game? I guess the name. Yeah, I know it's Magma. I'm going to probably catch them in the cave system. Or right here. Well, I was inside that. Pipe, why don't you play? No, yeah, it's me, Night Rain. Yeah, why don't you play, Pipe? It's right up your alley. I'm telling you, because you like Monster Hunter. Like, you don't... I never played Dark Souls and only played a little bit of Elden Ring. I had just started it with respect. And I really like the game. But because I have the background of Monster Hunter and roguelike games that I like, and I think you like roguelike games too, it's right up our alley. Like I said, I've come to the age and realization of some of the things that I know I like and why I like them. And I realized games that don't have good gameplay, like if their gameplay is not good, it doesn't matter how good their story is or graphics, right? It has to have good, fun gameplay. This has it. It has good, fun gameplay with friends. If you play with friends, it's phenomenal. It's really fun. And just the fact that you can play with friends is just so freaking fun. It's so goddamn good. Strategizing, running around with them and fighting with them and destroying things and deleting them from the game. Is this the Alpha Swarm? That's it? It's these little things? These little guys? Nidorinas? Last chance too? Am I done? Where's the Alpha? You're a god, respect. I don't know what you did. I guess what he did is really impressive. Let's just say it is then. Is this the Alpha Swarm? I mean, a level 53 Nidorina is freaking awesome. I'm gonna try and catch this right now. And then Magma, you can name it. I'm gonna try and catch this. There we go. Oh. Okay. 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 You just had to die, didn't you? Dang, Schedule 1? That's what you had gotten? I mean, Schedule 1 was a great time. I had a lot of fun with that game. I played with so many people that game. Schedule 1 is a game I got burned out with. I would only play it more again for the dumb of it, not taking it seriously, or with Yoki to finish our playthrough. What's a move that I can do that's gonna be weak? So bite, Does 80 damage. Aqua Tail is 90. Everything's strong. Dang, everything's strong. Oh, I could put it to sleep. I need Barf. Nah, it's the one in the middle. The one everyone's around. You just can't see it because of that. Oh, really? Bruh, what am I doing here then? You know what? I'm still going to capture this, though. I'm still going to capture it. Because it's a level 53 Nidorina. Oh, now you want alpha Pokemon. Yeah, but who wants an alpha Metapod? Are we going to be for real? Alpha Pokemon are better than regular Pokemon as long as it's not a Metapod. Oh, no. I feel like I'm triggering him. I need you guys to explain something to me. A Pokemon is asleep. How did it avoid an attack? Can someone explain that to me? This game is clearly guided by realism. Hello? Yeah, you don't affect me with that. Your toxicity. Go back to sleep. How do you avoid sleep powder? All right, throw that powder in there. Put him to sleep. There we go. By the way, is it still lagging really bad, guys? My connection is showing that it's really low.